Hi guys, thanks very much for coming and being part of the Game Design Expo. Can you tell me a little bit about where you work and what you do?
Sure. Mike and I work at United Front Games in Yaletown, and I'm the lead producer on True Crime Hong Kong.
And I'm the design director on True Crime Hong Kong.
So True Crime, it's a game we've seen before. What are you guys bringing different to it with the Hong Kong version?
It is a game we've seen before. This is going to be the third game in the True Crime franchise, and Mike and I and the rest of the team at United Front have approached it like a new IP.
We've treated it as a reboot. So basically, we took the concept of an undercover cop in Hong Kong and we just focused everything on that, right, without paying much attention to what happened in the past. So keeping a lot of thematic elements from the first game, but then just carrying that over into our own vision.
So tell us a little bit about what you were presenting today to the audience.
Mike and I today talked about how building an open world game now is very challenging because the bar is set so high with action games. And trying to build an open world game, you have to take that bar across into what you're doing and say, how do we keep people engaged? How do we keep them interested? And the cool thing about Hong Kong, as we mentioned, is the expectation for great fighting and great gunplay is there. You've got people looking for that. The challenge is what we talked about, which is figuring out how you take that subject matter, the cool Hong Kong action mechanics, Hong Kong itself, and work that into an open world game. And that's what we went through, are the challenges around bringing that design to life.
So this is your first time being involved with the Game Design Expo. You've had an opportunity to see a little bit of it. What's your impression so far?
For me, I mean, when I started designing games, it was nothing like this. So it's amazing just to see the energy and the excitement, you know, in this area and in this space and amongst all the people, that people are just so hungry to design games, and I just can't wait to see where this leads.
You mentioned that you have a number of VFS alumni working on your game team.
Yeah.
How do you find the team environment when you have that mix of kind of new fresh blood with a lot of seasoned veterans? How does that affect what you're designing and how that process works?
I think it's positive because, you know, the VFS grads that we have, and I can't say enough good things about them, they bring a level of enthusiasm and excitement. You know, a lot of the design crew who we have are from VFS, and it's inspiring for a lot of the folks who've been in the industry longer. We've got many, many industry veterans in our studio who've worked in the industry for almost 25 years, and they're seeing these guys fresh out of school, they're seeing the energy, they're seeing enthusiasm, it gets them excited. And the cool thing is that we've got meetings taking place where you've got these 25-year veterans with guys who aren't even 25 years old,
Yeah.
and they're working together collaboratively and respecting each other, and it's very cool to see.
I think UFG puts a lot of focus on just making sure people are really passionate about making great games, and you know, you'll see that experience when you have the young and the old, but if everyone's passionate about making the same type of product, everyone just kind of feeds off each other, and it's it actually, I find, brings a lot of hunger and energy to some of us older players in the industry.
Well, thank you very much for being a part of our Game Design Expo this year.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been amazing.